Awesome.
Okay.
Well, good evening, everyone. What a pleasure it is to officially welcome you to this year's Brown County Little State Fair, the 173rd Little State Fair. Nathan Woods, Becky Cropper here again for the opening night parade. Becky, I see some entries making their way around the ring. I think we're ready to get going.
Absolutely, Nathan. And we want to thank everyone for being here. Tonight, we want to thank Gordon Ellis, our sheriff here in the county. Want to thank him for all his support all year long. They have a brand new building here at the fairgrounds. It's right by the Boy Scout cabin. So Sheriff Ellis, thank you so much for all you've done. He is retiring as our sheriff, so I want to thank you for being here as well. Let's give Sheriff Ellis a big round of applause, keeping us all protected. We also want to welcome the Georgetown Police Department. They do a lot all year long, making sure that the fairgrounds are secure and everyone stays safe. And they're joined by their mascot tonight, too, who's been at a lot of community functions throughout the year, Nathan, from National Night Out, a lot of community events being held at the school. So we want to thank the Sheriff's Department and the Georgetown Police Department for joining us this evening. Our honor guard tonight is the Georgetown American Legion Post 180. They have been our honor guard for many years, and we want to thank them for being here this evening. We will be playing the national anthem very shortly. So we ask all of you in the grandstands to please stand as we will be playing the national anthem at this time. Once again, thank you, Sheriff Ellis and the Georgetown Police Department for joining us this evening. Our honor guard this evening, the Georgetown American Legion Post 180.
And Becky, Post 180 celebrating 105 years this year. They have bingo on Fridays. They provide funeral details for Central Brown County. And they say it's an honor to serve all the veterans of Brown County, and we certainly appreciate them being here this evening as well.
And we want to welcome the Wilson Shrove VFW Post 9772, the last remaining post in Brown County. This is a 1985 M1009 commercial utility combat vehicle owned by Rich Dyer. And we want to thank the Wilson Shrove Post for being here. I know they do a lot for Brown County and a lot in Mount Orb, too. We want to thank them for being here. And just a reminder, too, as they're circling through the ring, the America 250 reception for military spouses and all those that have served and presently and past served in the military will be in the carpeted room from 3 to 5, sponsored by America 250. We hope you can join us. At this time, we are going to meet the Grand Marshals for this evening in a beautiful horse-drawn carriage from Whispering Pines Percherons from Kingsville, Ohio. And of course, we're going to meet Cindy and Mitch Irwin, family and grandchildren are on the wagon too, and their children as well. So Nathan, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about the Irwins, this year's Grand Marshals, who have given so much to the Brown County Fair.
Absolutely, Becky. It's a pleasure and a privilege to introduce Mitch and Cindy Irwin, this year's Grand Marshals. They have members of their family out there with them tonight. There's an excellent write-up in the fair book for those who've picked up a copy, and I'm going to read some of the comments that are there. Mitch and Cindy have been involved with the Brown County Fair for 32 years. 4-H holds a special place in their hearts because they met each other at Cantor's Cave 4-H camp in Jackson County. Mitch was originally from Jackson County, Cindy from the Brown and Adams County area, and they were brought together as a result of a 4-H event. That social environment of 4-H and the junior and senior fair activities helped create and mold their lives. They're a true example of the spirited kinship that 4-H enables for so many. They had various projects as youth, Mitch livestock, Cindy predominantly with cooking and sewing projects. They went on to marry, of course, and start a business together using some of those very skills that they learned while in 4-H. They've been married for 46 years, the proud parents of Brandy, Brant, and Seth, and have 3 grandchildren, Kenna, Eli, and Noah. Mitch bred and raised show pigs while their children were in 4-H, and not only did his children show pigs in Brown County, they were also purchased and exhibited in Adams, Claremont, Clinton, Highland, and many other surrounding counties. The family involvement expanded into working with the Brown County pork producers alongside their children for many years. Cindy served as the president of the pork producers for several years and spent their time serving those delicious pork tenderloin sandwiches that are notorious and delicious here at the Brown County Fair. Mitch became a senior fair board director in 2001 and served for 21 years, responsible for managing the gates and parking the campers, ensuring that every fairgoer had a safe and enjoyable experience, and helped prepare the grounds before the fair. The two of them truly spent countless hours volunteering at the fair and assisting at non-fair activities throughout the rest of the year. Their stewardship continues outside the fair, within their community as well, both very active in their church. And as previous members of the Brown County Fair Board and longtime residents, Mitch and Cindy in this write-up said they want to extend their gratitude to the entire fair community for making the Little State Fair something that everyone looks forward to year after year. The Brown County Fair has served as the center of some of their best memories, and their involvement in these events have given them time to spend together, working as a family and sharing that experience amongst friends. Once again, big congratulations and welcome to our 2024 Grand Marshals, Mitch and Cindy Irwin, and the Irwin family.
And Nathan, they're going to be coming back once they get off the wagon, and our president of the Senior Fair Board, Bill Neal, will be presenting them with their official plaque. We want to welcome last year's King and Queen, who did a wonderful job all year long, Kyle Berry and Bailey Jo Davis. Bailey Jo, the daughter of...
Yep. I mean, Becky, talk about outstanding ambassadors for the Junior Fair program. Kyle and Bailey Joy have attended 9 other fairs this year in Adams, Clinton, Claremont, Pike, Gallia, Scioto, Dark, and Highland County, along with the Ohio State Fair. They documented all those adventures with a very active Instagram account. Becky, they were all over the fair meeting Junior Fair exhibitors at those fairs, but I think they both agree that there's nothing quite like the Brown County Fair. Kyle's attending Southern State to obtain his teaching license for elementary math and science. He represented Eastern FFA last year. His parents are Pat and Lisa Berry. Bailey Joy attending the Galen College of Nursing to get her BSN. She's the daughter of Doug and Tammy Davis, and last year she represented the Red Oak Ranchers 4-H Club. They're riding on a float, Becky, that was constructed by their families together. Doug Davis is the driver. Outstanding ambassadors for Junior Fair. And Becky, they'll be emceeing our King and Queen contest a little bit later this evening. Again, our 2023 Fair King and Queen, Kyle Berry and Bailey Joy Davis.
And they did such a great job. We also would like to welcome the Brown County Board of Commissioners, and it looks like Darrell Gray and Barry Woodruff and Tony Applegate have weathered the weather. And I think Darrell and Barry have been a little innovative, making sure that they stayed nice and dry. But we want to thank Tony, Barry, and Darrell. Darrell is retiring this year, and we want to thank him for his support of the Junior and Senior Fair throughout the year. Thank you to all 3 of you for what you do for the county and the county fair all year long.
And Becky, we want to welcome the Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 156. This is the only congressionally chartered veterans organization that is comprised solely of combat wounded. The mission is to foster goodwill and camaraderie among veterans, promote patriotism and education, support necessary legislative initiatives, and most importantly, provide services to all veterans, their families, and communities. Chapter 156 meets at 7 p.m. on the third Tuesday of the month at the American Legion Post 450 in Milford. Again, welcome to the Military Order of the Purple Heart.
And we are about to meet some new junior fair organizations. I believe we have the Huntington Hotshots 4-H Club coming around the ring very shortly. Now, this is a club that's been in existence for many, many years down towards Fizzleville. And I think you're going to tell us a little bit about the Huntington Hotshots.
Well, that's right, Becky. This year, the Huntington Hotshots 4-H Club has 13 members and 8 advisors. Some of their activities for the year: they've planted flowers at the Aberdeen Park, filled bird feeders at Ohio Valley Manor, and they collected canned goods to donate to a local food blessing box. Their members have horse, rocketry, market chickens, market goats, archery, robotics, rabbits, cake decorating, cats, and growing your own vegetables, just some of the projects that the members of the Huntington Hotshots 4-H Club will be showing this week at the Brown County Fair.
And we're going to meet the Eastern King and Queen candidates, Nathan, representing Eastern, of course, our district that's on the easternmost side of the county. So you want to tell us a little bit about them? Georgetown. It's Georgetown King and Queen candidates, another outstanding school, and great candidates here as well.
Yeah, that's right, Becky. 75 members strong for the Georgetown FFA chapter, advised by Jamie Loudon and Pam McKinney. Their float theme is Come Along for the Ride. Their candidates this evening are Evan Newberry and Rose Steigerwald. Evan is currently the treasurer of the FFA chapter. He's been a junior fair exhibitor for 2 years, showing market turkeys at the fair this year, currently a junior at Georgetown, the son of Kelly and Natalie Newberry. Rose is the daughter of Cheryl Kahn. She's a senior at Georgetown and also takes CCP college classes. She's the secretary of the FFA chapter this year, showing beef feeders and beef breeding at the fair. Again, Evan Newberry, Rose Steigerwald, the candidates from the Georgetown FFA chapter.
Thank you, Nathan. Just a reminder, too, to those going around the ring, we really need to see your numbers on the left side on those windows, because we certainly want to make sure you're recognized. Please make sure you have your numbers on the driver's side of the windows. I believe we're now welcoming the Mount Orab Auto Mall, which is a proud member of the Mark Williams Auto Group, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty, located just off of 32 in Mount Orab. So thank you, Mount Orab Auto Mall, for being here tonight.
Yes, and Becky, a special thanks to Mount Orab Auto Mall supplying a couple of the rides for our Junior Fair King and Queen and industry representatives in this evening's parade.
And another beautiful horse-drawn is the Mount Orab Krogers with the Kroger, the Barney Wagon horses, a beautiful carriage. Want to thank them for coming through this rain tonight. Thank you to the Kroger Company and the things that they do for our community out of Mount Orab. Appreciate you being here. And riding behind that beautiful carriage are some representatives from the Kroger Company. Thank you for being here this evening, too. Appreciate you joining us at the Little State Fair Parade. We know you braved the rain, and now we've got a beautiful night to join in the festivities.
Well, Becky, we're ready to meet our next 4-H club. This is the Mount Orab Live Wires 4-H Club. They are 40 members strong this year with 4 advisors. Their members volunteered at the Ohio Veterans Home here in Georgetown this year. Their projects range from small and large animals, chickens, rabbits, and hogs, to book projects, shooting sports, photography, woodworking, and I'm sure several others. Their float theme, Coming Along for the Ride, another Ferris wheel there on that float. Best of luck this week to the members of the Mount Orab Live Wires 4-H Club.
And they certainly do a lot for community service. And you can see they have a Facebook page that you can join in and see all the kinds of wonderful things that they do as well. You know, when it comes to community service and supporting our community, we want to welcome the Georgetown Fraternal Order of Eagles, Lodge 2293. This organization supports so many of our civic and community organizations throughout the entire year. And they invite you, if you want to become a member, to stop in at the Eagles. They also serve lunch daily, but want to thank the Georgetown Fraternal Order of Eagles, Lodge number 2293, for what all you do for so many all year long. We appreciate the support and what you give back to the community.
And you know, Becky, they've been a very generous supporter of our Junior Fair Royalty Industry Ambassador Program, sponsoring some of the awards that those young people receive for the last several years. We really appreciate their support of that program this week during the fair.
Absolutely, and when it comes to looking at donors throughout the year, they're usually on the top of the list, and we want to thank them for being here too. Don't forget, approximately 8 p.m. in the Danny Gray Building will be the King and Queen contest, naming of those industry representatives, the outstanding 4-Hers, the alumni award winner, and the friend of 4-H. And if you get up early tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., you can come out and be in the B-Fit, sponsored by the Adams.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup. Up, we're tied. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30. Coming soon. Stay tuned.
Tadlock Trailer Sales has been selling and servicing trailers for over 35 years. They offer a variety of new and used trailers, plus Dixie Chopper, Simplicity, and Bad Boy lawnmowers. They also sell trailer and mower parts and accessories. Check out their large selection of trailers and mowers on display at 5645 Sterile 125 in West Union. They'll gladly answer all your questions. Looking to rent a trailer? Call and see what's available at 937-544-2851. Tadlock Trailer Sales, family owned and operated.
All of those young people representing one of our Junior Fair organizations. Here's the next one. This is Catching the Wave to the Brown County Fair with the Jackson Junior Farmers 4-H Club. They have 18 members this year. They have mostly beef and dairy cattle projects, but goats, chickens, rabbits, and arts and cooking projects as well. Their queen candidate this year is Miss Brandy Schuler. She is the daughter of Carrie and Suzanne Schuler. She's been involved in 4-H for 11 years, including 2 years as a Clover Bud. She's shown beef cattle for 9 years and goats for 6. Brandy is also serving as this year's Goat Industry Ambassador. She's a senior at Eastern Brown, where she's involved in cross-country track, cheerleading, student council, National Honor Society, Key Club, and the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Good luck tonight, Brandy Schuler, the Queen candidate, and all the members of the Jackson Junior Farmers 4-H Club.
And just a reminder, if you're walking around the ring, you're welcome to come through the grass. You do not have to go through the rain and the puddles. If you're walking, please come through the grass. Save your shoes a little bit. Nathan, at this time, we are going to do the official awarding of the plaque to Mitch and Cindy Irwin, this year's Grand Marshals. So I want to thank them. Let's give them a big round of applause. Have committed many years to the Little State Fair, to the 4-H program, and lots of things in our community. Again, Mitch and Cindy Irwin and their family and grandchildren. Their daughter Brandy was Fair Queen. Their son Brett and Seth were president of the Junior Fair Board. And Brant, I think they still use the gavel that you made when you were president of the Junior Fair Board as well. So again, Mitch and Cindy Irwin, this year's Grand Marshals. A big congratulations to them and their family. We've got more parade. Let's go again. We want to welcome the Brown County Humane Society.
That's right, Becky. The Brown County Humane Society represents the Brown County Dog Shelter and the Small Animals Adoption Center, both located right here in Georgetown. Their mission is the health, welfare, and humane treatment of all animals countywide. While the Humane Society works with rescue organizations and advocates to find homes for lost, stray, and abandoned dogs and cats as well. The Humane Society is incredibly proud of the spay and neuter program, which over 1,200 dogs and cats were spayed and neutered in the first 6 months of 2024. And they provide necessary vet care to the animals in their custody. On behalf of the Humane Society staff and directors, they want to say thank you to all of their supporters and a little special happy birthday to board member Tracy Hawkins as well. So thanks, Brown County Humane Society. Thanks for all you do across Brown County, and thanks for being here with us in tonight's parade.
And Nathan, that leads us right to the Georgetown Exempted Village Schools. Through empowering students with personalized experiences, the Georgetown Exempted Village Schools will be the destination for an education that ignites passion, inspires action, instills greatness in the future of every student. And Nathan, this last couple weeks, I've had the opportunity to be in the schools and to see the dedication of their faculty and staff and the aides and what they do for every student. So thank you, Georgetown Exempted Village Schools, for joining us this evening. Well, it's time for another junior fair. I'll let you have that one.
Absolutely, Becky. This is one of our very active FFA chapters. This is from Ripley, RULH FFA. Their advisors are Justin Cluxton and Daniel Foster. They have had a great year. They're celebrating their first state champion middle school livestock judging team. And Austin Manning and Gracie Blackburn getting their state degree, and Bailey Joy Davis, who we met a little bit ago, last year's Fair Queen, for getting her American FFA degree. They have a king candidate representing them this evening, Mr. Austin Manning. He is a 10-year junior fair exhibitor, and this is his last year showing at the fair. He has a market steer here at the fair. He's currently serving as president of the FFA chapter. He's a senior at Ripley High School. His parents are Justin and Elaine Manning. Again, the Ripley RULH FFA chapter and king candidate Austin Manning.
And they've done some wonderful things in Ripley this year. Last May, they were part of that drone activity. We're looking forward to seeing all the accomplishments of the Ripley FFA. Well, it's C103 and 99.5, Good Guys Radio and TV. We want to welcome them because you talk about a group that's there to promote the community. This is it, C103, The Edge, 99.5. Of course, we're live. They've got the Car for the Cure tonight where you can pay, I believe it's $1, Matt, $1, sign your name on the car, and that's the Cancer for the Cure car. They not only are a radio station, they are truly a community partner, always willing to promote and do what they can to make sure. And they will be here all week, every day. Good Guys TV will also be broadcasting certain events throughout the week, so want to thank them for being here too.
And Becky, we want to welcome the members of the Georgetown Hooves and Halters 4-H Club. They have over 100 members in this club. In addition to many of their projects, they have a Bluebird Community Service project out at Lake Winoka. Some of their projects this week: cattle, sheep, goats, hogs, small animals, and non-livestock projects. Their king and queen candidates are Rylan Utter and Maddie Hudson. Rylan is the proud son of Shannon and Heather Utter. He was born and grew up here in Georgetown. He's a senior at Eastern High School. He's been showing livestock for the past 9 years at the county and state level. After graduation, Rylan plans to attend the Ohio State Highway Patrol Academy. Maddie Hudson is the daughter of Ross and Carrie Hudson, currently a freshman at Morehead State University, where she's majoring in elementary and special education. She's shown dairy cows and meat rabbits for 10 years. This is her last year as an exhibitor, but she's serving as secretary of the 4-H Club this year. They want to thank Eli Mast for driving tonight. Again, good luck this week to the members of the Georgetown Hooves and Halters 4-H Club.
Well, Nathan, this is going to take you back a few years. I believe this is the Red Oak Ranchers 4-H Club. We want to welcome them to the ring tonight. This is another club that certainly believes in community service and does a lot of educating for their members.
Well, you know that, Becky. I'm an alum of the Red Oak Ranchers 4-H Club, so I'm particularly proud to say a few words about them tonight. They have 40 4-Hers and Clover Buds this year, 15 very hard-working advisors. They are over 75 years old and had a really exciting ride this year. The club has planted the flower bed, picked up litter on township roadsides, learned about the eclipse, and they exhibited at the Ohio State Fair. The club loves their community, and they hope that all of you enjoy this year's Brown County Fair. Best of luck to all of the Red Oak Ranchers 4-H Club.
You know, Nathan, we are so well represented.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
At Security Bank and Trust, we bring you the best of both worlds. Personalized service with reliability that you can trust. Since 1928, we've been helping our community thrive by offering exceptional financial solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're saving for the future or need a loan to grow your business, our friendly team is here to guide you through every step of the way. Visit us today at our Maysville branch located at 1426 US 68 or give us a call at 606-564-3304.
Disaster can strike without warning, and when it does, your choice of an insurance agent really matters. At Paul Hall & Associates, we understand the importance of being there when it counts, and our dedicated team will be by your side. You can rest easy knowing that we are your trusted insurance partner for when the unpredictable happens. Learn more about how we can protect you and your family at paulhallinsurance.com. We are Paul Hall & Associates, our family insuring yours.
Their members in terms of community service too. Tonight we want to welcome People's Bank. Working together, building success. People's Bank is proud to serve our communities with branches in Georgetown, Mount Orb, Ripley, and Sardinia, and they also have one in Hillsborough too that I happen to go to a lot. So want to welcome People's Bank. They're there with great customer service, working for us, located on South Main Street right here in Georgetown, but they also have a branch in Mount Orb, Ripley, and Sardinia.
And Becky, next up, we want to welcome Technititle Agency, located right here in Georgetown. Technititle Agency has been in business for 38 years now. Many of those years, they've participated in the opening night parade here at the Brown County Fair. They serve northern Kentucky and most of southern Ohio. They invite you to talk to them for all of your real estate transfer needs. Again, Technititle Agency, thanks for coming out tonight, located here in Georgetown.
Nathan, I think we've got another club you're going to tell us about. This is so exciting to see all these junior fair clubs represented this evening. Tomorrow's leaders right here tonight at the Little State Fair.
That's right, Becky, and how great it is to see all those 4-H members riding on these floats. They've weathered the rain through the parade and stuck with us here. There are 20 members in the Ripley Ridge Runners 4-H Club. They are involved in various community service projects. They hold fundraisers throughout the year. They have activities that include development and growth of members, leadership skills. They're very diverse in the projects that they're showing here at the fair as well. The Ridge Runners have a queen candidate, and that is Miss Sadie Roten. Sadie is the daughter of Heather Smith and Eric Roten. She's been involved in 4-H for 6 years. Her projects have included meat goats, meat rabbits, photography, and recycling. She's a junior at Southern Hills Career Technical Center and at Eastern Brown. She participates in track, cheerleading, and volleyball. She's volunteered for 2 PRC events and was a helper for the Georgetown Church of Christ Night to Shine. Tonight, Sadie's being escorted by Bryce Brooks. Again, a Queen candidate, Sadie Roten from the Ripley Ridge Runners 4-H Club.
And we want to welcome Mr. Wash House Washing, your local exterior cleaning experts, family owned and operated with over 15 years in the business. House washing, roof stain removal, and concrete cleaning. And Nathan, I see a lot of their posts on Facebook, and what a difference it does make when you use that service. So Mr. Wash House Washing, 513-642-WASH. I want to thank them for joining us in tonight's opening night parade.
Becky, we've talked a little bit about Junior Fair. Let's take a moment to highlight just a couple of the events taking place tomorrow, Tuesday, at the fair. We're going to kick things off with the Junior Fair Horse Show in the back ring. We have the Clover Buds activities that will be at the Danny Gray Activities Building at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Our FCCLA project presentations are tomorrow at noon, followed by the awards. And then we'll have the Goat Show that will take place over in the Wallace Barn starting at 6 p.m. Also, Girl Scouts will have a sale of baked goods in Ronimus Hall tomorrow as well. All of that taking place in the Junior Fair portion of this year's Little State Fair.
Well, now this is a fun vote from Gardner Century Farms, antique tobacco workers representing many years of hard work, yes indeed hard work, in the fields of Brown County. They also want to mention that the Hall of Fame sportscaster George Vogel is among the workers on the float. Again, a lot of hard work that goes into that product. You know, 1894 goes all the way back to 1894 with the history of Burley tobacco. So I want to thank Lynn Gardner driving the tractor tonight for the Gardner Century Farm float. And Nathan, I do just want to mention that you're going to be emceeing the Dolly Parton Imagination Library Spelling Bee Contest, October 22nd, with George. So we're excited to have George coming back to Brown County to help with that event too.
Absolutely, cannot wait for that, Becky. I've been brushing up on my own spelling skills. I know I won't be spelling anything, but certainly want to be prepared for that event as well. Certainly looking forward to teaming up with George for that event in October.
So I want to thank them for bringing, because 1894, that's certainly history when it comes to Brown County in terms of Burley tobacco. Thank the Gardners for bringing that great float this evening.
And Becky, we have our next 4-H club. This is Ringleaders 4-H. They were founded in 2003. They currently have 27 members and Clover Buds taking 4-H projects across all areas. They completed a litter pickup in Franklin Township. Their members participate in 4-H camp, Junior Leaders, and Junior Fair Board. This year they planted and tended flower beds at the Brown County ESC and hosted an escape room and pool party meetings. They are being represented in the Queen contest this evening by Cecilia Clubb. She's president of the Ringleaders this year, president of Junior Leaders, and treasurer of the Junior Fair Board. She's been a camp counselor for 4 years and been involved with 4-H since she was a Clover Bud. Cecilia is a graduate of Western Brown High School, the daughter of Joseph and Julia Clubb, and representing the Ringleaders is our poultry industry ambassador, Jordan Lucas, the daughter of Jennifer Lucas and Steve Lucas. In addition to being in 4-H, she's the vice president of Western Brown FFA. She's a senior at Western Brown and plans to go on to college for business management. She's currently the captain of Western Brown's tennis team as well. Again, Jordan Lucas, our poultry industry ambassador, and both of them representing the Ringleaders 4-H Club.
And we want to welcome the West Fork Baptist and Community Outreach Pantry. They invite you to join them in worship and service, serving Christ by serving families, the West Fork Baptist Church, and thank you for being with us too. Well, here's an organization, the Brown County Beekeepers Association. They help teach new members about beekeeping, help experienced aphids keep up with different swarms. They collect swarms. They're here. They have a display over in the Wayland building, but they do a lot of education, Nathan, throughout the week. The Brown County Beekeepers Association, we appreciate what they do in terms of keeping bees healthy, telling us about different diseases, different things that do affect our bee population. Want to thank them for the educational things that they do all year long. Thank you very much for joining us tonight too. And be
to get to know people as people, not just customers. That's very important to Mosier Furniture. Today, we were lucky enough to have 2 customers call us and brag about the fact that they loved their furniture and they're still loving it after a great number of years. We like to hear that. There's no doubt Mosier Furniture and Appliance has a lot of great customers, but we're always looking for more. Mosier Furniture and Appliance in West Union, Ohio. We're here whenever you need us.
Monday night, but it's a great night at the Little State Fair, so thanks for being here. Just a reminder, too, all the floats that are going around the ring are being judged. And the awards will be announced, I believe, later this evening, Nathan, during the King and Queen crowning and all that others in the Danny Gray building, about 8 o'clock.
Absolutely, 8 o'clock, Becky. We'll crown our 2024 Junior Fair King and Queen, meet all of our industry ambassadors, some special 4-H awards, friend of 4-H, 4-H alum, as well as this year's outstanding 4-Hers. And all that's going to take place over in the Danny Gray building.
We want to welcome the Fayetteville FFA chapter. You know, Nathan, you talk about an FFA chapter. They were rated gold, placed in the nation last year. They've had some members go on at the national level and exceed. They do a lot in terms of community service. One day they even did a cardboard demonstration where members stayed all night in the school grounds learning about the effects of homelessness. But they give back, they do a lot, and I'm sure you can see some of their members in the pork booth working this week. Hopefully we'll see some of their members at the drone activity tomorrow from 1 to 3. They were a part of the May event that was sponsored by the Ohio Farm Bureau Federation Foundation. So I want to thank the Fayetteville FFA for being here this evening and all they do for their community and our community at large in terms of Brown County.
Well, Becky, we've been talking about some of our Junior Fair industry ambassadors, and we've been talking about some of our King and Queen candidates, I should say, and we're about to meet our next Queen candidate. We'll have some industry ambassadors in a moment. Our next Queen candidate is Miss Natalie Evans. Natalie's representing the Brown County K-9 Renegades 4-H Club. She's a senior at Western Brown, where she's captain of the varsity soccer team. She's currently serving as secretary of the 4-H Club. She wants to pursue a degree as an elementary teacher after high school. She's the daughter of Justin and Miranda Evans. Car being driven this evening by Mike McQuarrie. Again, Natalie Evans, she's representing another one of our very active clubs, Becky, the Brown County K-9 Renegades.
And you've been having so much fun reading about all the industry reps. I'm going to take one this time. Genevieve Evans, this year's K-9 ambassadors. And Nathan, I want to mention she has a wonderful display promoting the K-9 industry. It was on Facebook the other day. She's put a lot of time and effort into her display as well. She's the daughter of Justin and Miranda Evans. She's a junior at Western Brown High School, where she's a member of the varsity soccer team. She's shown her dog for 7 years, and Genevieve's future plans are to go to cosmetology school to become a hairstylist and own her own salon. She wants to remind everybody the dog show happens Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. the Danny Gray Activity Center. Congratulations to you, Genevieve. Be sure and check out her display as well the other industry reps. Marvelous displays they've all put together.
Yes, and Becky, those displays actually being judged for some awards sponsored by the Senior Fair Board. Those winners are going to be announced tonight as well during our royalty ceremony.
So what you're saying, if we don't get over to the Danny Gray building by 8 o'clock, we're going to miss a lot of different events.
Yeah, you're going to miss all the fun.
We want to welcome the Brown County Veteran Services. All veterans are welcome to have their disability, compensation, health care, and educational benefits assessed by one of their outstanding veteran service officers. Stop in and see them at the Bodley Building. Of course, they're located on Home Street, but here during Fair Week, they're going to be in the Bodley Building, and they want to remind you, too, about the ceremony on Thursday night, 6 o'clock here in the main ring, if the weather's good, and also the 3 to 5 p.m. event for those serving in the military, those presently, those past, 3 to 5 p.m. for them and their spouses. It'll be in what we call the carpeted room, which is on the east side of the administration building, right behind the grandstand, sponsored by the America 250 organization.
And Becky, next up, we want to welcome Fayetteville Hardware and Jim Moots Trucking from up in Fayetteville. They are a local trucking company hauling anything from rock and gravel to equipment. They've been in business for over 35 years. Fayetteville Hardware is the local parts store that sells hardware and new and used heavy-duty truck parts. I want to thank both the folks from Fayetteville Hardware and Jim Moots Trucking for being with us this evening.
We want to welcome the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. The U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, Flotilla 6 to 10, meets in Maysville, Kentucky. They patrol Rocky Fork Lake of the Ohio River, and we want to thank them for all they do, helping to save lives, helping to keep us safe when it comes to the experiences of boating. Once again, the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, thank you very much for joining us at the Little State Fair opening night parade. Wow, this is going to be some fun
here at the Brown County Fair. The mobile petting farm owned by Lane Bruin from Felicity, Ohio. They'll be there Friday, September the 27th from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
and Saturday, September 28th, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And what they brought tonight are some of the animals that you'll get to interact with on Friday and Saturday. Again, that's Friday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. I want to thank them. Tonight, it's a mobile petting zoo. Those 2 days, you have the opportunity to go visit with the different animals, see how they interact, and learn some things about animals. Let us know, are you having a good time at the Little State Fair? Let's hear some crowd noise out there.
They're having fun, and so are we, Becky. We're about to meet some more of our King and Queen candidates and industry ambassadors. First up, representing Fayetteville FFA, we have Mr. Cole Gaucher. Cole is the son of Crystal and Rick Gaucher. He's a senior at Fayetteville High School, member of the Brown County Junior Fair Board, where he's currently serving as the Ag Rep. In May, Cole received his Ohio FFA degree and was also appointed as chapter secretary for this year. Cole has shown goats for the past 6 years and market chickens for 8. His car being driven by his dad, Rick Gaucher. Cole also one of our poultry industry ambassadors this year, and Cole is being escorted by Miss Jaden Adkins. Again, Fayetteville FFA King candidate, Cole Gaucher. And Becky, we're ready to meet our rabbit industry ambassadors. The rabbit show is going to take place at 9 o'clock tomorrow over in the Beef Arena. And representing the rabbit industry this year are Madeline Dalton and Justin James. Madeline is the daughter of Katie and Barry Dalton. She's the vice president of the Georgetown Hoofs and Halters 4-H Club and vice president of Junior Leaders. This is her 9th year in 4-H. She's involved in Junior Fair Board, car teams, and she's been a camp counselor for 3 years. She's currently a junior at Grant Career Technical Center, involved in local and school theater, and also a 4-year cross-country runner. Justin James is the son of Greg and Cindy James. He's a member of the Mount Orb Renegades 4-H Club, where he's serving as secretary. He's a Life Scout for Boy Scout Troop 84, a senior at Western Brown, where he's a member of the Chorale. Justin was last year's poultry industry ambassador and is really happy to be representing the rabbit industry this year. And Justin is also one of tonight's King candidates. Those are your rabbit industry ambassadors, Justin James, Madeline Dalton, and they're being joined by another one of our King candidates representing the Mount Orb Renegades. This is Jonathan James, president of the Renegades 4-H Club. He's a member of Boy Scout Troop 84 and is also a Life Scout. He served last year as the rabbit industry ambassador, a senior at Western Brown, where he's a section leader in the marching band and also a member of the jazz band. Jonathan's parents are Greg and Cindy James. Good luck to all three of you in tonight's royalty ceremony.
Lots of outstanding candidates. I'm glad I'm not a judge. Good luck to the judges this evening. Here's an organization that is very integral when it comes to Adams and Brown counties. It's the ADCAP Meals on Wheels. They serve homebound seniors who are 60 years old and older with hot, ready-to-eat nutritional meals. With this service, they are able to provide wellness checks and promote social interactions. They serve seniors lunch at one of their locations in Georgetown, Seaman, and West Union. Stop by and see them during this week, and they remind all of you to have some fun at the fair too. Again, ADCAP, Meals on Wheels, a very integral part of our community. Oh, Nathan, this is a fun group to introduce tonight, the Brown County Public Library. You talk about... Our libraries make Brown County strong with fun and informative programs for all ages, computers and high-speed internet, ebooks, movies, music, and downloadable items, hotspots, Chromebooks to check out, convenient 24/7 item pickup from self-serve lockers, tutoring and coaching for students and job seekers. They also have 3D printers and mobile printers, just the start of this list. And don't forget the unlimited books for your reading pleasure. The Brown County Public Library has been educating, informing, enlightening, and entertaining for more than 100 years. I remind you to visit their booth this week to discover what they're all about, find games, crafts, and other fun activities. And Nathan, we do a lot at the educational service with the library, and they're certainly true community partners. This whole year, they're doing some things in STEAM education, science, technology, engineering, arts, and the math. Check out what the libraries are doing. We're very fortunate to have the Brown County Public Library system in our community as well.
And Becky, since we have the radio and TV audience joining us, why don't you remind us about the event tomorrow afternoon, 1 to 3, over in the Danny Gray building?
Certainly, Nathan. Again, that's going to be a drone activity with our VOAG chapters from all over the county. They're going to be using drones on an obstacle course and then showing us what they've completed on a special project we started with them in May. So again, 1 to 3, Danny Gray building. Come on out and see what our future leaders, these VOAG students, are doing with drones and technology. Oh, Nathan, we talk about integral services, and another one is the Brown County Senior Citizens Council, providing social services to Brown County senior citizens for 49 years. Call them for your home care and transportation needs. We see them at a lot of events. They truly are, we are truly blessed, I should say, to have them in Brown County as well. Brown County Senior Citizens Council.
And Becky, we also want to welcome Lang's Pumpkins to the parade this evening. They're a local family-owned business providing all of your fall decorations, straw, pumpkins, gourds, crafts, etc. Way too much to mention here. Come out, bring the kids for some family fun out there at Lang's Pumpkins.
And if you happen to forget the name, you can go on Facebook. They have a Facebook page, Lang's Pumpkins. A lot of pumpkins out there. A lot of really neat metal Halloween items or fall items on display too. So right there in Hamer Road, easy to get to, not far from Georgetown. Oh, Nathan, here, we've been talking about integral services all night. The ADCAP Home Care and Transportation. They transport patients to and from medical appointments Monday to Saturday. They have 4 handicap accessible vans. They also offer home care services and adult activity services. Please call them for information and come and see them Thursday for Senior Day. They'll be down in the Danny Gray building during the Senior Day activities, which we haven't even mentioned yet. So be sure, if you are a senior, to go to the Danny Gray building on Thursday morning for a lot of special activities. And we want to thank the ADCAP Home Care and Transportation organization for being with us tonight.
That's right, Becky. Those activities begin at 9 a.m. on Thursday over at the Danny Gray Activity Center, and then that'll be followed by Senior Citizens Recognition there as well. And we want to welcome Cricket Valley Structures Cricket Valley Structures provides custom-built garden sheds, garages, cabins, dog kennels, chicken coops, hunting blinds, greenhouses, and more. They have a large inventory of buildings to choose from. They're located on State Route 125 between Georgetown and Russellville. Their website for more information is cricketvalleystructures.com. Again, located on State Route 125 between Russellville and Georgetown.
And Nathan, I drive by their facility almost on a daily basis. They certainly do have the inventory.
Well, Becky, it's another one of our industry ambassadors. This young lady's representing our sheep industry. That is Miss Haley Arthur. She's the daughter of Corey Arthur and Emily Rogers. She's a member of Beefs Up 4-H Club and a sophomore at North Adams, where she's on the varsity basketball team. She's also a member of the FFA chapter and Beta Club. Haley has shown sheep for 4 years. She's been grand champion and also the Showman of Showman winner for sheep. Haley plans to attend Morehead State University to pursue a vet tech degree. A big thank you to Barry Chevrolet in West Union for providing Haley's car this evening, and Mr. Chris Rogers is the driver. Again, that's Miss Haley Arthur representing the sheep industry.
We want to welcome the Brown County Republican Club, and they wish everyone a great fair week. Representing Senator J.D. Vance, Congressman Brad Winstrip, Governor Mike DeWine, Lieutenant John Husted, Ag Dave Yost, the Attorney General Dave Yost, Auditor Keith Farber, Secretary of State Frank LaRose, Treasurer Robert Sprague, Chief Justice Sharon Kennedy, Justice Pat Fisher, Justice Pat DeWine, State Representative Adam Byrne, State Representative Justin Pazzulli, Senator Terry Johnson, Brown County Commissioners Darrell Gray, Barry Woodruff, and Tony Applegate, Treasurer Connie Patrick, Auditor Jill Hall, Recorder Mariah Votel, Sheriff Gordon Ellis, Prosecutor Zach Corbin, Clerk of Courts Clark Gray, Judge Scott Gusweiler, Judge Val Lewis, County Engineer Todd Cluxton, running for office in November, former President Donald J. Trump for President, Bernie Moreno for Congress, Melina Seibert for Judge of the District 12 Appeals Court, Dan Hawkins, Megan Shanahan, Joe Dieters for the Ohio Supreme Court, and Chris Hodges. I want to thank the Brown County Republican Club for joining us this evening. We're also joined by Melina Siebert for the 12th District. Is a Republican candidate for the 12th District Court of Appeals. She would appreciate your vote in November's Judicial Philosophy Does Matter.
Winter's here and it's time to service your vehicle to prepare for those chilly days ahead. Bowling Auto Service is here to help. Sardinia's local auto repair expert has built their reputation on hard work, integrity, and auto repair expertise. Bowling Auto Service has batteries, brakes, inspections, oil changes, tire diagnostics, and more. Call or stop by today for specials. 12702 Fight Hawk Road in Sardinia or 937-213-2046. Visit them online at bowlingautomotiveservice.com. Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
Is going to get underway Thursday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Again, that's Miss Hannah Griffith, our 2024 Dairy Industry Ambassador. And Becky, we also have riding with Hannah. I think we had a little mishap maybe with one of our rides uptown, but that's okay because our industry ambassadors all in this together. We want to welcome our very first companion animal industry ambassador, Stacy Smith. Companion animals are part of our small animals department. They actually had their show earlier today, but that does not mean Stacy's week is over. She invites everyone out to the Pulliam building to see the posters and displays for companion animals. She's a member of the Young Achievers 4-H Club, involved in Junior Leaders and the Junior Fair Board. She's a junior at Georgetown High School, the daughter of Jennifer Smith and Sean Smith. She's shown companion animals for the past 8 years. She's already been busy representing that industry this year, but we're really excited to have our first ever companion animal industry ambassador, Stacy Smith.
We want to welcome Ring Real Estate to the parade tonight. Voted the best real estate brokerage in Brown County. Looking for the best estate brokerage to guide you home? Come along and enjoy the ride with Ring Real Estate. Voted the best Brown County real estate brokerage and best of the best in Adams, Brown, and Claremont counties. With over 29 years of experience, they provide the trusted service and expert guidance you need for buying, selling, or investing in real estate. We want to welcome Great Clips. Is your hair a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Relax at Great Clips, where they only perform T-Rexcellent haircuts. Thank you, Great Clips, for joining us this evening at the Little State Fair Parade. Of course, located in Mount Orab at North Point Drive.
And Becky, next up, it is our beef industry ambassador, Miss Mackenzie Moeller. She's a member of the Georgetown Hooves and Halters 4-H Club. She's a junior at Southern Hills Career Technical Center, where she's president of the cosmetology program. Kenzie's been showing beef cattle for 7 years and was named the Outstanding Senior Beef Exhibitor for the past 2 years. Among her accomplishments are winning both Grand Champion Steer and Grand Champion Feeder Calf. Her parents are Travis Moeller, her driver tonight, and Amber Moeller. And Becky, the feeder calf and steer shows are going to take place on Thursday. I know that Kenzie will be right there, very active barn, and she's put together a very impressive display over in the beef barn as well, educating all the fairgoers on our county beef industry. Our next queen candidate for tonight's ceremony is Miss Lacey Kilgore. Lacey's representing the Hamersville Livestock 4-H Club. She's the daughter of Stacy Cornett and Matt Kilgore, currently serving as president of the Hamersville Livestock Club and also president of the Western Brown FFA. She's a member of the sheep department on Junior Fair Board. She's shown sheep for the past 10 years and was last year's sheep industry ambassador. She's a senior at Western Brown and plans to graduate with her associate's degree and then attend NKU to study law next fall.
Nathan, we're going to meet another Junior Fair ambassador. This is the swine industry ambassador, Christina Murphy. Christina is this year's swine industry ambassador. She's representing Champion Drive 4-H Club and the Fayetteville FFA. Her parents are Angela and Christopher Murphy. Christina is involved in several extracurricular activities at Fayetteville High School, including FFA, FCCLA, and Student Council. She also plays varsity volleyball, basketball, and runs track. Katrina wants to give a special thanks to her parents, friends, and family for making her Junior Fair experience possible, and a huge shout out to J.R. Dye Landscaping, Nursery, and Floor for supporting her throughout the journey. Again, Christina Murphy, this year's Swine Industry Ambassador.
And Becky, next up, we're welcoming First State Bank. They've been built on belief since 1884. They believe in rural communities, faith, family, hard work, and treating people well. And they believe when we build up our customers, our communities, and each other, we can make a lifelong difference. They have 17 locations throughout Southern Ohio and Eastern Kentucky. They're here to help with all of your lending and banking needs. Look forward to making your dreams a reality. Stop in or or visit their website at FSB, the number 4, that's FSB4me.com, and see how they can help today. Becky, I know also one of our sponsors for Junior Fair, First State Bank. Certainly want to welcome them and thank them for their support as well.
And a lot of their employees do a lot of volunteering all year long and a lot of 4-H and Junior Fair activities, and with us at the Brown County Educational Service Center. Appreciate that as well. Okay, Nathan, you used to show dogs, so this one ought to be near and dear to your heart.
That's right, Becky. This is May's Mobile Pet Grooming. They make pet grooming hassle-free by bringing their services right to your doorstep. That's right, mobile service, fully equipped grooming van that includes all the essentials like water and electricity, ensuring a stress-free experience for the pet, but more importantly for the owners of the pet. Want to welcome May's Mobile Pet Grooming and thank them for being here tonight.
We want to welcome Hamer Road Auto Salvage tonight, located right here in Georgetown. They sell used cars and parts, and we want to thank Hamer Road Auto Salvage for joining us here at the parade. Then we would like to welcome Snap Fitness, where they offer a custom tailored gym experience. They use a combination of heart rate monitoring, personal training, goal setting, nutrition counseling, and group classes to make sure you're on the right path to reach your goals. Thank you, Snap Fitness, for joining us as well, located in Mount Orb.
And next up, we want to welcome the Southern Ohio Warriors football program. The Southern Ohio Warriors are a K-12 football program based in Russellville, Ohio. Becky, they have a very active Facebook page as well, Southern Ohio Warriors Football. And that looks like a very spirited group. Want to thank them for being a part of the parade tonight, weathering the rain a little bit earlier. Again, the Southern Ohio Warriors, the football program.
Yes, so if you want to see some great football, go over to Kohler Field, which is located right there in Russellville, and take a look at the Southern Ohio Warriors football. We also want to welcome Locust Ridge Healthcare. They offer long-term rehab and respite stays as well. Located on the west side of the county, the Locust Ridge Healthcare Facility. Thank you for being with us this evening as well.
And Becky, next up, we want to welcome the Refuge House, located on West Fork Road, just outside Georgetown. Come experience faith and family at the Refuge House Church. Attend, celebrate recovery, and take advantage of their free addiction and counseling services. It's a ministry that genuinely loves and cares about the community. The Refuge House Church.
And now we'd like to welcome the Adams County Regional Medical Center. They proudly serve a community with quality health care close to home and locations within Georgetown and Mount Orb. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. As we gear up for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, they encourage everyone to get involved. Be sure and visit their booth in the Goslin Merchants Building beside the grandstands to learn more about their Ladies' Night Out that's coming up very soon in October, where they'll be offering mammograms, mocktails, masterpieces, and more. They do a lot for our community and want to thank the Adams County Regional Medical Center for being with us this evening.
That's right, Becky. And the Adams County Regional Medical Center, our sponsor of our B-Fit with a Doc walk every morning this week, 8 a.m. around the fairgrounds. I think we mentioned it earlier, but there's some really cool prizes each day and a grand prize at the end of the week. So the more mornings you participate, the more chances you have to win that grand prize. So
I just want to know,
them.
how many days do you have it down on your calendar? I'll try to.
Every day.
All right, wonderful.
Let's do it. I think it's a mile around the fairgrounds. Great way to get the day started.
The ring is 1/8 of a mile, so wonderful, Nathan. Nathan, we have more parade coming through. We're about at the halfway point. Again, we want to thank the individuals that are out there helping work the ring. We have Katie Wolfert, Evelyn Yockey, Nathan Bixler, and Mark Naylor, and we certainly want to thank them for joining us as well.
We all have individual needs when it comes to our prescriptions. Why not choose a pharmacy that offers personalized, friendly service that's also convenient? Health Source of Ohio pharmacies offer free prescription delivery within their service area, free shipping on your mail order prescriptions, auto refill, and more. Call 513-707-9900 or visit healthsourceofohio.org for more information. Stop by any of the pharmacy locations in Seaman, Mount Orb, or Batavia to meet the staff. Health Source of Ohio is proud to be the source for pharmacy in your community.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908 and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
378-2222. Thanks for joining us tonight in the parade. We want to welcome the Brown County Democratic Party, Markham for State Senate, Harris Waltz for presidential nomination. We want to thank them for Conley, Stewart, and Forbes. We want to thank them for being with us this evening, too. Wayne Hill, thanks for the treats. We appreciated that, too. Want to thank you for joining us. Those individuals do a lot for our community. They do have a booth located right around the ring. Invite you to stop by and sit and chat with some of their representatives. Again, the Brown County Democratic Club.
And next we want to welcome the Aberdeen Main Cross Church. As their name suggests, they are located at 90 Main Cross in Aberdeen. The pastor is David Benjamin. The Main Cross Church sharing the love of Christ and making disciples of Jesus outside their 4 walls. Thank you to the Aberdeen Main Cross Church.
Welcome to Trust and Dust. They offer cleaning services for residential or businesses and call for a free quote. Again, Trust and Dust, located right here in Georgetown. Appreciate you joining us in tonight's parade.
And Becky, next we have with us the folks from CVS Pharmacy, located on State Street right here in Georgetown. I think they have about 30 people riding on that float, a great crew out there. Come on down to your CVS Pharmacy right here in town for all of your health care needs.
Thank you for joining us tonight as well.
Well, Becky, let's spotlight a few more of our junior fair activities taking place this week. We're going to turn the page and talk about Wednesday. It'll get started with that B-Fit mile walk with the doc, as we mentioned a few minutes ago. The dog show will take place at 9 a.m. over in the Danny Gray Activity Center.
What does the Brown County OSU Extension Office do? They help develop our youth, protect our water, promote our farms, and build our communities. What can you do to help them accomplish this mission? Vote yes for the Brown County OSU Extension Tax Levy Renewal. Because this levy is a renewal, it will not result in any new taxes and is less than 1% of your property tax. Let's grow the future of Brown County agriculture together. Please vote yes on November 5th to renew the Brown County OSU Extension Tax Levy, paid for by Brown County Extension Support Group.
When you're trying to find the best deal on a home or car, you shop around. When it comes to finding the best deal for insuring those things, it just makes sense to shop around too. That's why Column Insurance works as an independent agency. One agency, multiple carriers, allowing your agent to shop for the company that best fits your needs and budget. Column Insurance works with Nationwide and Nationwide Agribusiness, Travelers, Progressive, and more. Stop by Column Insurance in Georgetown to speak to their friendly agents, Jay, Carolyn, or Stacy, or call 378-6947 for a free quote today.
All of that support, and thanks to them.
Well, if you're getting thirsty, Nathan, this one can take care of you. The Miller's Coffee Company. Life is too short to drink bad coffee. Miller's Coffee Company is located in Russellville. Stop in at their location or grab a bag online. Also check out their new K-Cups, and they're located just south of Russellville, a nice building at the south end of town on Route 62.
Yeah, Becky, they have a Facebook page too, which I follow. You probably do as well. And they put some announcements about where they'll be set up, and they have some awful good-looking lattes and coffee drinks as well.
And they're actually at the corner of George Miller and 62, but easy access to get there.
And we want to welcome the folks from Southern Hills Community Bank. They are centered around their relationships with customers, employees, and the communities they serve. They give back and pay it forward. They've been involved and visibly active in community events, school activities, county fairs, the 4-H program, community organizations, and so much more for more than 140 years. They invite you to visit them today at any of their 8 convenient locations in Georgetown, Ripley, West Union, Peebles, Hillsborough, Greenfield, Leesburg, and Lynchburg. Experience the difference with Southern Hills Community Bank.
And we want to welcome Health Source of Ohio, here for us and your family for all your primary care, pediatrics, pharmacy, dental, OB/GYN, school-based health needs. Health Source of Ohio has provided services in Brown County for over 3 decades. In the parade today, they have representation from Health Source Georgetown, Mount Orab, Felicity, Western Brown, and Williamsburg. And visit healthsourceofohio.org for more information. And Nathan, one of the things they're doing too, they're taking our extra books from our Dolly Parton library and they're putting them in their offices. So we really appreciate the support for that organization from Health Source of Ohio. We want to welcome CMT Components. Their phone number, 937-446-3400. Want to thank them for joining us tonight. For all your building needs and supplies, check out CMT Components, located on Ashridge Arnheim Road, Sardinia, just west of Ashridge, right off of 62 there in Ashridge Arnheim.
And their website, Becky, cmtcomponents.com.
You know, Nathan, this is a really important organization. Another one in our communities, Women, helping all survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, and stalking. They do a lot for a lot of individuals in need in our community. Want to thank Women Helping Women at 109 East Grant Street for joining us this evening, too.
And next, we want to welcome Jowls and Meows, a full-service boarding, grooming, and pet daycare with 2 locations to serve you. Leave your pets in good paws with Vows and Meows, full-service boarding and grooming.
Well, this next organization is providing a much-needed service in our communities. FRS Transportation provides safe and reliable Medicare and public transportation in Adams, Brown, and Highland counties. Call FRS to schedule a trip, 937-393-0585. And I was talking to Lisa from FRS today. She was telling me they get up to 700 calls a day needing transportation, so we're so glad FRS is here providing a much-needed service in our community.
And continue to expand that service as well, Becky.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Appreciate them being here.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Banter Tractor.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up with Tide. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good.
Before basketball comes to the shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30. Coming soon. Stay tuned.
They're located at 200 East Cherry Street right here in Georgetown in the old Brown County Jail building there at the corner of Apple Street and Cherry Street. They invite you to come visit their library filled with resources for family research. We can help you get started with your family tree. You can make a difference by giving your family the gift they will love. You can also become a member of the Genealogical Society and maybe even volunteer to help others as well. They invite you to help them make a difference and pass it on.
And Nathan, some of their members are also members of the America 250 Committee. We're going to be hearing more about too as America celebrates the 250th birthday coming up in July of 2026. So I want to thank the Genealogical Society for being here and all the services that they offer. We want to welcome the Renewal No Tax Increase Brown County OSU Extension Levy Team, the Levy Support Team. This is a renewal for 5 years. The other levy is expiring here shortly. This will be in the general election in November. So they remind you to vote yes for that renewal level. Taxes will not increase. You can go on the auditor's webpage and look up what you paid before and look up what your tax will be in this next year as well. So again, that's the Brown County Support Group, and they want to thank you for voting. Get out in November and be sure and vote.
And next we have Sharky's Cuts for Kids, located on Meyer Drive in Milford, just outside Milford there. Sharky's Cuts for Kids. Sit in a fun car or play Xbox. Now, why is that only for kids, Becky? But you can do both of those things there. Every service comes with a balloon and a manicure. Add Dippin' Dots to enhance your experience. Again, that's Sharky's Cuts for Kids, located in Milford.
We want to welcome the Bethel Shiloh Church, Bethel Shiloh Church of God, and their drama team in His Image. They're located in Bethel, and we want to thank them for joining us at the Little State Fair tonight. Bethel Shiloh Church of God. Well, Nathan, this is an organization that's located right here on the fairgrounds. This is the Brown County Board of DD. You talk about doing a lot for many of the citizens in our community. They also sponsor the Brown County Special Olympics. They'll be here for a day in the ring on Thursday. This organization does a lot for so many, also participating in programs like Night to Shine. But it's a wonderful event for so many in February too. So we want to thank the Brown County Board of DD for joining us this evening. You know where their offices are? Their offices are right here on the fairgrounds. I want to thank them for being with us tonight.
Well, Becky, for the second year in a row, there's a very important football game happening. Not Ohio State tonight, but it's the Bengals playing on Monday Night Football against the Washington Commanders. Got to get home and perhaps see the end of that game tonight. But we have with us the official bank of the Cincinnati Bengals. That is Fifth Third Bank. They have been serving the Brown County community for more than 40 years. Locations here in Georgetown and surrounding communities in Adams, Claremont, Highland, Clinton County as well. They are the only bank you'll ever need. Stop in and see manager Kristen Brooks here in Georgetown and the team from Fifth Third Bank.
Nathan, we've been talking about a lot of different youth organizations, so tonight we would like to welcome Cub Scout Pack 304. They are right here from Georgetown. They're always welcoming new scouts, both boys and girls, ages 5 to 10. They meet the second and fourth Monday at 6:30 at the Georgetown United Methodist Church across from UDF. So thank you, Cub Scout Pack 304, for being in tonight's parade.
We want to welcome Primary Plus Healthcare from Ripley, located at 502 South 2nd Street. Primary Plus Ripley believes in sharing a mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. They're located on the backside of the Ripley Union Lewis Huntington Elementary, right there on 2nd Street, Route 52. They offer care for the entire family, including primary care and counseling services. They invite you to learn more at primaryplus.net. Again, that's Primary Plus Healthcare of Ripley.
Tonight, we welcome Justice for Brittany. They are a team seeking justice and to find who murdered her on August 20, 2013. It's time, and they are a village dedicated to solving her case. Justice for Brittany. We want to thank you for joining us this evening as well.
And Becky, making their way around the ring are the folks from Adams Brown Recycling. Adams Brown Recycling, they've been serving Brown County and Adams County's recycling needs since 1981. And you know, Becky, they don't just provide recycling services, which are so very important, but throughout the year they provide a lot of educational opportunities for students, for organizations, groups throughout the county, all throughout the year, providing education on the services they offer and really just educating all of those groups on the benefits of recycling.
Nathan, they were involved in one of our steamology workshops, and we learned the importance of putting those boxes, making them flat. If you put something in the recycling bin in a trash bag in the bin, it goes to trash. So it's real important that when we recycle, we follow those directions on the box. I want to thank Adams Brown Recycling for being with us tonight.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side, goes the length of the floor for a layup up.
Tadlock Trailer Sales has been selling and servicing trailers for over 35 years. They offer a variety of new and used trailers, plus Dixie Chopper, Simplicity, and Bad Boy lawnmowers. They also sell trailer and mower parts and accessories. Check out their large selection of trailers and mowers on display at 5645 Sterile 125 in West Union. They'll gladly answer all your questions. Looking to rent a trailer? Call and see what's available at 937-544-2851. Tadlock Trailer Sales, family owned and operated.
In Georgetown.
And if you were in that spelling bee October 22nd, that'd be some great words for you to spell.
That's a great, resuscitate's a great word. Yes.
We want to welcome the Brown County Christian Academy. They're located in the heart of Sardinia. Receiving a quality Christian education at the BCCA has become more affordable with their participation in the Ed Choice Scholarships program. You can support the BCCM by stopping at or donating to their 3 Jacob Ladders locations in Sardinia, Mount Orb, and Georgetown, or by attending their spaghetti dinner that's coming up on October 26th.
Well, Becky, here's an organization that's been providing educational services, educational programs for students in Brown County and Southern Ohio for many years. It's the folks from Southern State Community College. They offer affordable, accessible, high-quality education through their associate's degree, short-term certificate, and on-site partnership bachelor degree programs. Becky, they have matriculation agreements with several universities. They also provide adult-based basic literacy and GED programs, as well as industry workforce training like the Truck Driving Academy. Again, not just providing college courses, but also those very important workforce skills as well. They have 2 campus locations, Mount Orb and Hillsboro. They provide close to home convenience and great savings.
And they're talking about all they provide. Not only that, but their faculty and staff are on many communities, community committees. We were there for the chamber meeting the other night that they hosted, learning more about those articulation agreements and some of the upcoming programs that they're offering. We are very fortunate to have a Southern State Community College located in Brown County and also at Hillsboro as well. Here's another great organization that has done a lot for our community, the Brown and Claremont Adult Career Campuses. High-quality technical education for adults. They offer hands-on training in the following areas: medical assistance, nurse aid, phlebotomy, dental assistance, welding, firefighting, EMTs, licensed practical nursing, and the CDL Class A. Campuses in Brown, Claremont, and Adams County. And I tell you, they take a look at what the trends are and try to make sure that they offer a program that's going to meet the needs of our community. So we want to thank Brown and Claremont Adult Career Campuses for joining us tonight as well.
And Becky, next up, we are welcoming BB Chapel CME Church, located in Ripley. Their church is located up on Main Street down in Ripley. They invite you to join us on a journey like no other. BB Chapel invites you to come along for the ride with Jesus as our guide. That's the theme of their float, and it's inspired by Psalm 32. This verse, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go, and I will guide you with my eye. They say wherever you are on your journey, there is a place for you with us. They invite you to travel that path together with Jesus at the wheel. Again, the folks from BB Chapel down in Ripley.
And there are a lot of different community events as well. Just recently, Nathan, I was at Back to School at Ripley, and they were there passing out a lot of school supplies for students. Not only that, but they help with the food banks and a lot of different things that happen in our local community. So thank you for joining us too. Another important organization, Hospice of Hope. Hospice of Hope has proudly served Brown County and surrounding communities for 36 years. Hospice of Hope is our, can't read it. Hospice Hope providing needed services adding life to your days at the end of different challenging situations.
Next up, we want to welcome Cherry Street Eatery, located on Cherry Street right here in Georgetown. They would like to wish all fair participants the best of luck, and they wish everyone to enjoy their time while visiting the Little State Fair. They hope everyone has a great time this week. Good luck to all the exhibitors, and stay safe from Cherry Street Eatery. They're located right here in Georgetown on the Courthouse Square.
Hardiman Lumber is your local supplier for lumber, hardware, tools, flooring, cabinets, decking, paint, and custom house packages. They're located on East 2nd Street in Maysville. Again, Hardiman's Home and Hardware. Wow, this has been quite the parade. We're going on almost an hour and a half parade. Don't forget, immediately in the Danny Gray building, about a half hour after this, will be the crowning of the King and Queens. We'll meet the industry representatives again, the outstanding 4-H'ers, the 4-H alumni, the Friend of a 4-H award winners. Lots still happening here at the Little State Fair.
And Becky, we have several Jeeps making their way around the ring, and that means we have with us the MTO Jeep Club. The Jeep community unites together to bring smiles to children as well as adults. They're involved in shows, trunk or treat events, parades throughout Southern Ohio. That's the MTO Jeep Club with their headquarters up in Mount Orem. But I think they said they might have up to 20 Jeeps in the parade. We have several of them here in the ring as well.
We certainly want to thank, and I know that last year they had a major event for a lot of different youth in our community, major fundraising drive, a lot of support went out for youth, making it a better place to live here right in Brown County.
Becky, let's talk about some of the highlights for Thursday for the Junior Fair while we have a quick break here. We mentioned the Junior Fair Dairy Show will take place, followed by the Senior Fair Dairy Show at 1 p.m. At 3 p.m., the beef breeding, dairy beef breeders and feeder calf show will take place over in the beef arena. Our small animal Showman of Showman contest takes place at 5 p.m. in the Wallace Barn. We'll have horse awards, of course, that break and all activities across the fair in honor of our veterans. And then we'll round out Thursday evening with the steer show, which starts at 7 p.m.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
And Becky will take this opportunity to talk about a couple things happening on Friday, rounding out the week for our Junior Fair. The Large Animal Showman of Showman Friday morning, our Style Show and Awards in Ronimus Hall starting at 10, the Livestock Judging Contest, and then our Friday sale beginning at 3 p.m. And then, of course, we have our 4-H and Junior Fair Awards on Saturday morning, and the Saturday sale, which starts at 11 a.m. and goes throughout the afternoon as well. And Becky will mention for those listening and watching at home, we also have Stock the Trailer. If you're coming out to the fairgrounds, please bring those non-perishable food items to stock that trailer that's located just beside the Neal Building as you enter the fairgrounds. This year, we really want to win that competition right here in Brown County. So bring your food items if you're headed out to the Little State Fair later this week.
Absolutely, real important. And here's another group that does a lot of giving back to our communities. The Peace Lutheran Church, located right in the downtown Arnheim area. To cross the church, they ask you to join for Sunday services at 8:30 a.m., the contemporary service, 9:30 a.m. Sunday school, and 10:30 a.m. the traditional service. At Peace Lutheran, they have many opportunities for all. They have a women's group, a youth group, an outreach group, and many more. This summer, the youth and adults traveled to New Orleans for a triannual gathering with other 20,000 other teenagers and young adults. They serve the community by participating in the summer lunch program and back-to-school backpack and shoe giveaway. They also sponsor children in Bardardi, Tanzania, and every couple years they have an absolutely free garage sale. Once again, the Peace Lutheran Church in Arnheim. The Southern Ohio Dumpster Rental. You can rent them. Their numbers on their trailer, 937-779-9122. Want to thank them for being with us this evening as well.
That's right, Becky. They serve the entire county and surrounding areas. They deliver, you fill, and then they come and pick it up. They encourage everyone to have a fun week and a safe week here at the Little State Fair. They're located in Winchester. The owner is Jaden Hessler.
And we want to welcome the 2024 Miss Bentonville Queen, who happens to be here from Georgetown, Jenna Carrington. She is the 2024 Miss Bentonville Harvest Festival Queen and will be representing that event and many different things across this southern part of Ohio.
Well, Becky here is another one of our very hardworking, active 4-H clubs. This is the Fayetteville 4-H Club. They are celebrating 65 years of existence this year. Lots of members out there on the float, lots of projects from livestock, large and small animals, to miscellaneous projects. Again, many community service activities in the Fayetteville area throughout the year. And we want to wish them luck all this week at the fair.
And they invite you to not only look at their projects, be sure and visit the Junior Fair areas to see all the great projects the Junior Fair members are exhibiting.
And Becky, we want to welcome the Ohio Rural Heritage Festival. We have the second runner-up for Queen, Grace Taylor here. She's joined by the Augusta Heritage Festival Queen and Little Miss Royalty, Kenley Burns. The Ohio Rural Heritage Festival takes place in Ripley in August each year, and really thrilled to have a member of their royal court in the parade this evening.
Yes, I believe that festival gets bigger and better every year, and we want to wish her best of luck to both of them as they represent that Heritage Festival. We want to welcome the MTO Bar and Grill on US 68 just south of Mount Orb. They have wings, burgers, and spirits. You can call them at 937-444-3500. They have great food at reasonable prices and will make you feel like family. Again, the MTO Bar and Grill on 68 just south of Mount Orb. We want to welcome CWR Towing and Repair, 513-3530. I want to thank them for joining us in tonight's parade for all your towing and repair needs. Again, CWR Towing and Repair.
At Security Bank and Trust, we bring you the best of both worlds. Personalized service with reliability that you can trust. Since 1928, we've been helping our community thrive by offering exceptional financial solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're saving for the future or need a loan to grow your business, our friendly team is here to guide you through every step of the way. Visit us today at our Maysville branch located at 1426 US 68 or give us a call at 606-564-3304.
We want to welcome Larry Downing, Singing for the Lord. And this organization does a lot for community service, providing for those in need. So we welcome Larry Downing, Singing for the Lord. Also, Downing Music Ministry.
Thank you.
We just want to say, too, the CWR also repairs towing, tires, and repair jump starts and lockouts, and might give us a call as well. We want to welcome Child Focus, who does a lot for our schools and community and helping children and families throughout our communities the entire year. We're lucky to have them in terms of Brown County. They're located on 68 North, right in Mount Orb. They do a lot of family programming, do a lot of programming directly with the schools and in the schools, and they serve on a lot of different community committees that we have the opportunity to work with them as well. So I want to thank Child Focus for being with us too.
Well, Becky, we have come to our very last entry in the parade this year, and that is Boyd's Towing, located in Mount Orb. They offer services 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. They invite you to call them for any of your towing needs, 937-444-2065. 2665, apologies, 444-2665. Again, thanks to Boyd's Towing for rounding out this year's opening night parade of the 173rd Little State Fair. Becky, it's a pleasure, as always, being here with you to MC another fantastic parade. We'll have a beautiful evening out here at the fairgrounds. In about 30 minutes, we'll head over to the Danny Gray Activities Center, where we'll crown this year's King and Queen, meet our industry ambassadors. If you are listening or watching at home, we will have that ceremony live on C103 and GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Once again, a pleasure with you, Nathan, and thanks to all the volunteers who have built floats, made floats, ridden in the parades, marched in the parade tonight. I want to thank our ring crew for all they've done. And again, C103 Radio, come and join us in the Danny Gray building. Nathan, another wrap-up of the
2024, let's say, so much fun. You want to do all those years over again. I know, Becky. Thanks to all of you who hung with us here in the grandstand and around the ring. On behalf of the Senior Fair Board and the Junior Fair, I want to say have a great night. Let's make it a great week at the 173rd Little State Fair.
And that's a wrap.
Disaster can strike without warning, and when it does, your choice of an insurance agent really matters. At Paul Hall & Associates, we understand the importance of being there when it counts, and our dedicated team will be by your side. You can rest easy knowing that we are your trusted insurance partner for when the unpredictable happens. Learn more about how we can protect you and your family at paulhallinsurance.com. We are Paul Hall & Associates, our family insuring yours.
To get to know people as people, not just customers. That's very important to Mosier Furniture. Today, we were lucky enough to have 2 customers call us and brag about the fact that they loved their furniture and they're still loving it after a great number of years. We like to hear that. There's no doubt Mosier Furniture and Appliance has a lot of great customers, but we're always looking for more. Mosier Furniture and Appliance in West Union, Ohio. We're here whenever you need us.
Winter's here and it's time to service your vehicle to prepare for those chilly days ahead. Bowling Auto Service is here to help. Sardinia's local auto repair expert has built their reputation on hard work, integrity, and auto repair expertise. Bowling Auto Service has batteries, brakes, inspections, oil changes, tire diagnostics, and more. Call or stop by today for specials. 12702 Fight Hawk Road in Sardinia or 937-213-2046. Visit them online at bowlingautomotiveservice.com. Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
We all have individual needs when it comes to our prescriptions. Why not choose a pharmacy that offers personalized, friendly service that's also convenient? Health Source of Ohio pharmacies offer free prescription delivery within their service area, free shipping on your mail order prescriptions, auto refill, and more. Call 513-707-9900 or visit healthsourceofohio.org for more information. Stop by any of the pharmacy locations in Seaman, Mount Orb, or Batavia to meet the staff. Health Source of Ohio is proud to be the source for pharmacy in your community.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten.
When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
What does the Brown County OSU Extension Office do? They help develop our youth, protect our water, promote our farms, and build our communities. What can you do to help them accomplish this mission? Vote yes for the Brown County OSU Extension Tax Levy Renewal. Because this levy is a renewal, it will not result in any new taxes and is less than 1% of your property tax. Let's grow the future of Brown County agriculture together. Please vote yes on November 5th to renew the Brown County OSU Extension Tax Levy, paid for by Brown County Extension Support Group.
When you're trying to find the best deal on a home or car, you shop around. When it comes to finding the best deal for insuring those things, it just makes sense to shop around too. That's why Column Insurance works as an independent agency. One agency, multiple carriers, allowing your agent to shop for the company that best fits your needs and budget. Column Insurance works with Nationwide and Nationwide Agribusiness, Travelers, Progressive, and more. Stop by Column Insurance in Georgetown to speak to their friendly agents, Jay, Carolyn, or Stacy, or call 378-6947 for a free quote today.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Bachelor Tractor.
going to introduce all of the candidates for the 2024 Fair King and Queen. Candidates for King and Queen must be nominated to represent one of the county's junior fair organizations. As each candidate is announced, we ask that they come to the mic and introduce themselves.
We will begin with our King candidates. First up is Jonathan James.
Good. All right. Hello, my name is Jonathan James. I am a senior at Western Brown High School. I'm the current president of the Mount Orb Renegades. Yeah, and that is it. Oh, and I'm the proud son of Greg and Cindy James.
Thank you, Jonathan. Next is Cole Gaucher.
Hi, my name is Cole Gaucher. I'm the proud son of Rick and Crystal Gaucher. I'm a senior at Fayetteville High School, and I'm representing the Fayetteville FFA chapter, where I serve as the chapter secretary.
Thank you, Cole. Our next King candidate is Rylan Utter.
Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Brown County Fair. My name is Rylan Utter and I am proud to be the son of Heather and Shannon Utter. I am a senior at Eastern Brown High School and a student at Southern State Community College obtaining my associate's degree. I am also a part of the Georgetown Hose and Halters 4-H Club, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their evening and week at the Little State Fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Rylan. Next is Evan Newberry.
Good evening. My name is Evan Newberry, a proud son of Kelly and Natalie Newberry. I go to Georgetown Junior Senior High School, where I'm a junior, and I'm a part of the Georgetown FFA chapter, where I'm also the treasurer, and I've been in the chapter for 3 years. I'm representing them tonight, and I show market turkeys at the fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Evan. Next up is Justin James.
My name is Justin James. I'm the brother of Jonathan James, and I'm a senior at Western Brown High School. I am a secretary of my 4-H, and I want to see everyone at the Rabbit Show tomorrow at 9 a.m. And I hope I hope everyone sees you there. Thanks.
Thank you, Justin. And our final King candidate is Austin Manning.
Good evening and welcome to the 173rd Brown County Fair. My name is Austin Manning and I'm the proud son of Justin and Elaine Manning. I attend Ripley High School where I serve as the president of the FFA chapter and I exhibit market steers here at the fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin. Now let's have a round of applause for all of our King candidates.
Now let's meet the candidates for Fair Queen. First is Rose Steigerwald.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Brown County Fair. My name is Rose Steigerwald, the proud daughter of Cheryl Kahn. I am a senior at Georgetown High School, and I am also a member of the Georgetown FFA chapter, where I am the secretary, and I am representing them tonight. I hope everyone enjoys the contest and has a great rest of the fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. Next is Sadie Roten.
Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Brown County Fair. I hope everyone is having an amazing time so far. I am the proud daughter of Eric Roten and Heather Smith. I attend Southern Hills Career and Technical Center, where I take sports medicine, but my home school is Eastern Brown High School, where I am on the cheerleading and track team. I am the president of my 4-H group, the Ripley Ridge Runners,
and I have been a member of their group for 7 years. Hope everyone's having an amazing night. Thank you.
Thank you, Sadie. Next up is Lacey Kilgore.
Good evening, and I'd like to welcome you all to the 173rd Annual Brown County Fair. My name is Lacey Kilgore, and I am the daughter of Stacy Cornett and Matt Kilgore. I am a member and president of the Hammersville Livestock 4-H Club, as well as a member and president of the Western Brown FFA chapter. I hope you all enjoy your week here at the Little State Fair.
Thank you, Lacey. Our next queen candidate is Brandy Schuler.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Little State Fair. My name is Brandy Schuler. I am the 17-year-old daughter of Carrie and Suzanne Schuler. I attend Eastern High School, where I am a part of the cross-country, track, and cheerleading team. I am also a student at Southern State Community College. As well as all of this, I have been on 4-H at Jackson Junior Farmers for 11 years, where I am the president, and I am a part of the Junior Fair Board for Goat Department. I hope y'all have a good fair week, and thank you.
Thank you, Brandy. Now we have Maddie Hudson.
Good evening. Welcome to the Brown County Fair. My name is Maddie Hudson. I am the proud daughter of Ross and Carrie Hudson. I am 18 years old, a current freshman at Morehead State University, where I am dual majoring in elementary and special education. I am proudly representing the Georgetown Hoofs and Halters 4-H group.
Next is Natalie Evans.
Welcome everyone to the 173rd Brown County Fair. It's a pleasure to see all of you here. My name is Natalie Evans, and I am the daughter of Justin and Miranda Evans. I am going to my 7th year of 4-H, where I show rabbits, and I'm the secretary of the Canine Renegades. I'm a senior at Western Brown, where I'm the captain of the Western Brown soccer team. I hope to see you guys around. Have a great week.
Thank you, Natalie. And finally, we have Cecilia Clubb.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to the Brown County Fair. My name is Cecilia Clubb. I am a graduate of Western Brown High School, and I'm the daughter of Joseph and Julia Clubb. Thank you.
Thank you, Cecilia. Let's have a big round of applause for this year's queen candidates.
Each of this year's candidates have already completed a written application and participated in an interview process last month. Those interview scores account for 50% of the total score and will be combined with the scores from questions answered on stage this evening to determine our king and queen.
We will now reveal our top 5 finalists for king and queen. When your names are called, please come to the front of the stage. King candidates to the left of the stage. Sorry, yeah, over here. And queen candidates over here. Okay. Sorry. King candidates go all the way over there. Queen candidates go here. Our top 5 finalists for Fair King, in no particular order, are Rylan Utter from Georgetown Hooves and Halters 4-H. Cole Gaucher, Fayetteville FFA. Evan Newberry, Georgetown FFA. Jonathan James, Mount Orab Renegades 4-H. Austin Manning, Ripley FFA.
And top 5 finalists for Queen, again in no particular order. Lacey Kilgore from Hamersville Livestock Parade. Brandy Schuler from Jackson Junior Farm. Maddie Hudson from Georgetown Hopes and Halsey. Cecilia Clubb from Ringleaders 4-H. And finally, Rose Staggerwall from Georgetown FFA. Let's have a big round of applause for this year's King and Queen candidates. Good luck to you all.
For the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup. Up with time. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30. Coming soon. Stay tuned.
First up is Rylan Utter. What is the best thing about riding in the parade?
Well, this year was a little bit different. You know, the rain caused us to get wet and everything. But definitely my favorite thing about riding in the parade is seeing all the little kids happy. You know, they're waving to you, they're saying hi, and it's just a good time, and all the community comes together at once.
Here's your second question. On your application, you said you wanted to be Fair King so you could promote its traditions. How would you describe the Brown County Fair and its traditions to someone visiting the fair for the first time?
A way that I would describe the Brown County Fair as a tradition is tell people, you know, how the community comes together and betters as a community as a whole, and how everybody just celebrates the Brown County Fair together.
Thank you, Rylan. Next is Cole Gaucher. Cole, draw your first question. What's your favorite part of the fair so far?
One of my favorite parts of the fair so far is probably the dairy show. I'm on junior fair board, so I helped run the show. One of the things that I enjoyed about it is the visiting royalty from different counties that came up, and we got to talk to them, and they actually got to help with the show.
Your second question is, you said that being in Fayetteville FFA has taught you how to be a better team player and work with groups. Why is it important for young people to learn how to work with others on a team?
It's important for others to work as a group and together. Without a group, you can't get a lot of stuff done. Like in a project, if you do a project by yourself, you may not get a lot done, and you may get distracted. And working together, you can have fun with working with others.
Thank you, Cole. Our next candidate is Evan Newberry. Where's the first place you would take someone who's never been to our fair?
The first place I would take somebody that's never been to the Brown County Fair would probably be the Demolition Derby, which is going on tonight.
Your second question is, On your application, you said that being an FFA has taught you how to encourage others. How would you encourage a younger junior fair exhibitor who is struggling with one of their projects?
So a big thing in our FFA is we have a lot of young kids, like freshmen and sophomore, and encouraging them to be better and to just represent us. And then a junior fair member that's struggling with their project, I would encourage them to not to give up and to continue to work with their project and get it ready for the show, and just be confident and not worry about their feelings and how if they messed up or something.
Thank you, Evan.
Welcome.
Next up is Jonathan James. Jonathan, your first question is, what are you most looking forward to this week?
What I'm mostly looking forward to this week is to learn more about my project that I never knew before with the show tomorrow.
Your second question is, you said that being an officer in your club has helped you learn how to help younger people. What advice would you give to first-year 4-H members to convince them to stay in 4-H?
So my advice I would give to first-year 4-H members would be to become more involved in the club and with everything you can.
Thank you, Jonathan. And our final King candidate, Austin Manning. Austin, your first question is, what is your favorite fair food?
Well, I was hoping I'd get this question. My favorite fair food would probably be chicken fried rice over there by the grandstands. It's really expensive, but it tastes really good.
Here's your second question. You said that being an FFA has allowed you to guide other students to help get the job done. How has Junior Fair helped you learn how to lead others toward achieving a common goal?
In terms of leading others toward achieving a common goal, it's definitely about teamwork and coming together, because it brings that burden off yourself. And when even though we're all competing against each other, we still have the opportunity to learn from each other, to see what people who are successful, what they're doing, and what it takes to be in their shoes if that's where you want to be.
Thank you, Austin.
And now for our Queen candidates. Again, you will each answer 2 questions, one from the bowl and one based on your application. First is Lacey Kilgore. Lacey, your first question is, what words come to mind to describe the Brown County Fair?
A word that comes to mind when I think of the Brown County Fair would have to be food. I'm not a huge fair food person, but I definitely look forward to having a slice of pizza or now a Dunkin' Donut.
Here's your second question. You said that participating in 4-H and FFA has helped you build relationships and connect in agriculture. As Fair Queen, how would you educate others about the importance of agriculture in Brown County?
As Fair Queen, I would continue to educate others about agriculture and using my connections that I've gotten through being in FFA and in 4-H by allowing them to continue to encourage young exhibitors to continue on in their project and to continue to expand their horizons, to continue to branch out, join FFA maybe once they reach high school, and continue in 4-H as well. Participate in workforce skills projects, participate in maybe a book project if they're more of a livestock kid, or vice versa, maybe do both and get a little bit of an extended range in their knowledge.
Thank you, Lacey. Next is Brandy Schuler. Your first question is, what are some of the junior fair shows you'll be participating in this week?
Some of the first junior fair shows that I would be participating in, I already did this morning with my dairy goats and my pygmy goats. My next show would be Wednesday for my steer and my born and raised goats. Both of them's born and raised. And then the next show, my last show, would be Thursday with my steer.
Brandy, here's your second question. You said that you wanted to be fair queen to inspire others and challenge themselves. How would you encourage younger junior fair exhibitors to try something new even if it was hard?
I would encourage younger junior fair exhibitors to challenge themselves by just helping them step outside of their box just a little bit and set small goals to reach the bigger goals. Like, I wasn't even thinking that I could run for fair queen, and now look at me. I took very small steps, but I'm here now.
Thank you, Brandy. Our next candidate is Maddie Hudson. Maddie, here's your first question. What's your favorite event at the fair?
My favorite event at the fair would be the parade. The parade brings out the whole community together, and you get to see all the smiling faces and see everybody all in one place.
Your second question is, on your application, you said that being in 4-H has encouraged you to think critically and innovative. How has participating in junior fair helped you approach problems and come up with solutions?
Being in 4-H has made me think about all the problems. You don't start off perfect when you show, and when you first start it, you're not perfect. And I learned that you don't have to be perfect to be in 4-H, and you grow from it.
Thank you, Maddie. Next up is Cecilia Club. Your first question is, what's your favorite place on the fairgrounds?
My favorite place on the fairgrounds is going to be the corn booth. I go back there to sleep, eat, just kind of chillax, but also is seeing the kids interact with each other who they've never met before.
Cecilia, your second question is, you said being a part of 4-H has helped you build better interview skills. What advice would you give to a first-year 4-H'er who is participating for their first project interview?
My advice to a younger person who had just started in 4-H or in the interview process is don't give up. Yes, we all make mistakes and it's hard, but the mistakes help us make who we are today.
Thank you, Cecilia. And our final queen candidate is Rose Staggerwald. Rose, here's your first question. What junior fair projects did you take this year?
This year, I brought 2 feeder calves and 2 breeding heifers.
Your second question is, on your application, you said that as queen, you would be approachable and willing to answer questions from anyone. How has your junior fair involvement helped you prepare to promote the fair?
First off, being on junior fair board has helped me with public speaking when you have to stand up and make motions and voice your opinions and that sort of thing. And also it has given me a lot of knowledge about all different species of animals and different projects and groups and things like that that I could give or inform other children about who are starting in 4-H.
Thank you, Rose.
Let's have another round of applause for this year's finalists for King and Queen.
I I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Tadlock Trailer Sales has been selling and servicing trailers for over 35 years. They offer a variety of new and used trailers, plus Dixie Chopper, Simplicity, and Bad Boy lawnmowers. They also sell trailer and mower parts and accessories. Check out their large selection of trailers and mowers on display at 5645 Sterile 125 in West Union. They'll gladly answer all your questions. Looking to rent a trailer? Call and see what's available at 937-544-2851. Tadlock Trailer Sales, family owned and operated.
At Security Bank and Trust, we bring you the best of both worlds. Personalized service with reliability that you can trust. Since 1928, we've been helping our community thrive by offering exceptional financial solutions, tailored just for you. Whether you're saving for the future or need a loan to grow your business, our friendly team is here to guide you through every step of the way. Visit us today at our Maysville branch located at 1426 US 68 or give us a call at 606-564-3304.
Advisor, they fill out an application and then go through an interview. The judges every year say it's extremely difficult, and this is kept top secret until tonight on who has won this award. They will receive awards provided by the Paul Woods family and also a $500 check from the 4-H committee, which is in my office, and they will get that at some point this week. Lots of things happening, everyone. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the candidates who were selected for this award. And so we have 2 young people that are recognized annually for this award, and I get to know these kids really well throughout the years. And so for me, I didn't write anything down. I'm not standing over by the podium because I didn't want to encroach on Kyle and, Bailey Joy over there. And so I'm going to share a little bit about what I know about them and what I've got to see happen over the years as they have grown and developed. Our 2 winners have very similar paths, and I'm going to talk about one and then the other. So our first recipient has been very involved in a very specific area in 4-H. They have gotten involved to the point where they're constantly helping out others and growing and learning, showing other places, and encouraging others to try out the same species that they show. This year specifically, they stepped out of their comfort zone and took on new projects. I mean, we heard these guys up here talking about some of the different projects they've taken, and they chose to take a path and try something new. And that's a big thing in 4-H. I encourage everyone to say yes to get more involved, and this young person has done that. And so Liz has my awards over here, so hopefully we'll see if she's giving me the right one. Our first recipient is Lacey Kilgore. Well, we'll get your picture and then we'll okay. And then hang out here, okay? All right, so our next recipient also has been very devoted to a specific project area, but has really started to try something new. But on top of that, this individual is also involved in a variety of areas. I should have added that Lacey is also very involved in her club as an officer and as a junior fair board member. This individual is also a junior fair board member, and they're gonna start figuring it out when I say this, is that they're also a junior leader, a camp counselor, and currently are one of 2 active car teams in the county. So if you're interested in joining car teams, we're looking, but this is a young person who has constantly said yes, who has constantly said whatever you need. And so at this time, our second outstanding 4-H'er, who I've gotten to see in a wide variety of things, is Madeline Dalton. All right, we'll get your picture, and then let's step over here and get a picture. And then we've got. All right, so Liz is now going to hand me this roll over here. And so this is something we started a couple years ago, is that our outstanding 4-H'ers tomorrow on the side of Ronimus Hall will have their very own banners, and we're going to unveil them tonight for you guys to see. They submitted photos, so they know kind of what it's going to look like. ya. So we have Madeline's banner. And Lacey's banner. So we can get a photo of the two ladies without me. We'll do that, and then.
Disaster can strike without warning, and when it does, your choice of an insurance agent really matters. At Paul Hall & Associates, we understand the importance of being there when it counts, and our dedicated team will be by your side. You can rest easy knowing that we are your trusted insurance partner for when the unpredictable happens. Learn more about how we can protect you and your family at paulhallinsurance.com. We are Paul Hall & Associates, our family insuring yours.
To get to know people as people, not just customers. That's very important to Mosier Furniture. Today, we were lucky enough to have 2 customers call us and brag about the fact that they loved their furniture and they're still loving it after a great number of years. We like to hear that. There's no doubt Mosier Furniture and Appliance has a lot of great customers, but we're always looking for more. Mosier Furniture and Appliance in West Union, Ohio. We're here whenever you need us.
Winter's here and it's time to service your vehicle to prepare for those chilly days ahead. Bowling Auto Service is here to help. Sardinia's local auto repair expert has built their reputation on hard work, integrity, and auto repair expertise. Bowling Auto Service has batteries, brakes, inspections, oil changes, tire diagnostics, and more. Call or stop by today for specials. 12702 Fight Hawk Road in Sardinia or 937-213-2046. Visit them online at bowlingautomotiveservice.com.
Open up a survey, we send it out, and anyone may nominate. And we give them, the criteria. This is someone who was a 4-H alumni. They needed to be actively involved in 4-H as a member, but have continued to give back over the time through both volunteer service, also monetary, whatever that might be. They continue to give back to the program. Nominations come in, the 4-H committee reviews those and select them. The individual who is receiving this tonight doesn't know, hopefully, unless someone let the cat out of the bag. And I decided to go with this one first for a reason. We'll get to that. So the recipient this year is someone that I can say has been actively involved in 4-H their entire life. They talk about getting their start in 4-H right here in Brown County, meeting their friends and family right here in Brown County 4-H, and have continued to give back. When they talk to me about why they are a 4-H volunteer, they talk about the kids and wanting to help any and every kid in any way they can. And they've done that with their time, monetarily, with support in ways that I can't even begin to say. This person has opened their home to people when they needed help getting their projects done. They've opened their barns and has spent countless hours volunteering their time and talents and efforts to support 4-Hers. Not only do they do it through their work, they do it through their time as a 4-H volunteer, they do it through their business also. And I'm gonna try not to cry because when I talk about that side of things, I see the hours spent bringing me things here at the extension office, the hours spent driving to 4-H camp to drop things off when people need it, whatever it might be. And I see the thousands of awards and t-shirts that you all have probably seen around the fair at different times, including the one I'm wearing tonight. They now know and are probably not too happy. Most of you have figured this out. So if Barb Hauser wants to go ahead and start making her way forward. So Barb is actually a member of 4-H committee, but she missed the meeting when we voted on this. And so she knew I didn't ask her to make a couple banners, and there's actually some awards that they normally get a nice plaque because she makes them. They're not here tonight. So we'll give you that. You gotta move this way, one part of the mic. So again, it took some coordination to get her here tonight. Thank you for everyone who helped with that, because again, Barb is actively involved in so many things with Brown County 4-H, and she is an excellent example of a 4-H alumni who has continued to give back to the program. So thank you to the friends and family who helped facilitate getting her here tonight instead of being in the cook shack. That's where you knew where we are. All right, so next is the Friend of 4-H. So Friend of 4-H is an award given to an individual or a business organization who gives back to 4-H in a multiple ways throughout the years. This year, I've already let them kind of know to get them here, because sometimes it's a little harder to surprise this group, though I'm not sure everyone in the organization knows. And so this organization, I'm going to go ahead and say it so they can start making their way forward. So our 2024 Friend of 4-H is First State Bank. First State Bank, if you look around the fair, you're going to see their name on a couple different places or a lot of places, but 4-H is a year-round program. And so while we may see their name on a banner saying they sponsored the photos for this year, free download, those out, she's right in the front row tonight taking pictures. But you'll see their name on that, but you'll also see their name right next to the corn booth, which they helped make happen. You'll see them sitting at the sales. But again, 4-H is year-round. And when we start talking about the efforts of First State Bank in supporting Brown County 4-H, you will see them volunteering at 4-H events such as Real Money, Real World. You will see them helping out financially for any other events we have going on, and showing up continuously, not only to support 4-H, but every youth organization in the county. So once again, join me in congratulating First State Bank. We have Jeff Ratliff here representing them tonight as our 2024 Friend of 4-H. And I do have certificates for both of you, and eventually, Barb will help make us plaques. I actually made certificates. So their banners also will be hanging on Ronimus Hall this week, so you can see those to thank them. So as they're getting a couple pictures here real quick of just them without me, because I don't need to be in these pictures, you will also see two other banners that Liz didn't know I was going to announce, and I don't need to see the banners, but there will be two more banners hanging, and that is we started giving out a 4-H scholarship. This is given out to two individuals who are going into career or college. They must be a current senior or last year of 4-H as of April when the applications are due, and so they receive a $2,500 scholarship, and we want to recognize our 2024 recipients again, and that was Ethan Dunning and Cecilia Clubb. They didn't know I was saying that, but again, their banners will be hanging with the others.
And now we would like to introduce and recognize this year's industry ambassadors. Ambassadors were selected based on their overall project record in the industry, achievements in junior fair, leadership, and interviewing skills. These individuals were chosen during the royalty interviews in August. Each ambassador is announced. As each ambassador is announced, we ask you come forward, introduce yourselves, and tell everyone a little bit about your industry. First, representing the dairy industry is Hannah Griffith.
Hi, my name is Hannah Griffith, and I am this year's 2024 Dairy Ambassador. I am the daughter of Ashley and Chad Griffith, and I live on Southern Hills Holstein's Farm. I have been showing for nine years, including two Cloverbud years. I am the secretary of the Western Brown FFA chapter, where I am a junior. I encourage you all to come out to the show on Thursday at 12 o'clock with showmanship, and the classes start at 1. come to see the display over in the barn and get some free stickers and milk as well. And I hope you have a great rest of the week.
Representing the swine industry is Christina Murphy.
Hi, my name is Christina Murphy. I'm your 2024 Swine Ambassador. I attend Fayetteville Perry High School, where I'm enrolled in FFA and many other extracurriculars. Our fair week has already started for the swine barn this morning with our gilt show, but you can also attend our show on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, all starting at 9 a.m. If you are unable to attend, you can also get some of our pork tenderloins that are right across from the barn. Thank you.
Our first ever companion animal ambassador, Stacy Smith.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stacy Smith, and I am the 2024 Companion Animal Ambassador. I am the 16-year-old daughter of Sean and Jennifer Smith. I am the president of the Brown County Young Achievers, and although our show may be over, I encourage everyone to go look at the posters located in the small animal barn. Thank you.
Representing the rabbit industry are Madeline Dalton and Justin James.
Hello, everyone. My name is Madeline Dalton, and I'm the proud daughter of Barry and Katie Dalton. I attend Williamsburg High School and Grant Career Center, and I'm your 2024 Rabbit Ambassador.
My name is Justin James. I'm the 2024 Rabbit Ambassador. I'm 18 years old of my whole family, and I'm showing rabbits for 10 years, and I'm showing my turkey for the first year.
We would like to invite you all to come to the rabbit show tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. in the Tom Cluxton's Dairy Barn. Thank you.
Representing the sheep industry is Haley Arthur.
My name is Haley Arthur. I'm the 2024 Brown County Sheep Ambassador. I'm the 15-year-old daughter of Emily Rogers and Corey Arthur. I attend North Adams High School, where I'm active in our FFA chapter, and I would like to invite you to come out Wednesday at 5 o'clock for our showmanship, breeding, and market lamb show, and 9 a.m. Thursday for our born and raised show. Thank you.
The goat industry ambassador is Brandy Schuler.
Happy Fair Week, everyone. I'm Brandy Schuler. I'm the 2024 Goat Ambassador. I would like to encourage you all to come out to our show tomorrow at 3. That is the boar showmanship, and then all of the other boar shows will start 30 minutes after the finish of that showmanship. We also have shows of born and raised Wednesday starting at 1. Thank you.
The beef ambassador is Kinsey Moeller.
Hello, and welcome to the 173rd Brown County Fair. My name is Mackenzie Moeller. I am the daughter of Amber and Travis Moeller. I am very grateful for the opportunity to be your 2024 Beef Ambassador, and I encourage all of you to come to the Wednesday and Thursday shows in the Beef Barn. The Cattlemen's are open all week, and they serve steak burgers and ribeyes. Thank you.
Representing the poultry industry are Jordan Lucas and Cole Gaucher.
Hi, my name is Koga Shea. I am the male poultry ambassador this year.
And my name is Jordan Lucas, and I'm your 2024 poultry ambassador.
We encourage you all on Wednesday to come out at 9 a.m. to watch our poultry show.
And finally, our canine ambassador is Genevieve Evans.
Hi everyone, my name is Genevieve Evans. I'm your 2024 Brown County Junior Fair Canine Ambassador. I would like to invite you all to the canine show here in the Danny Gray building at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. I am the daughter of Justin and Miranda Evans. Thank you.
We would like to ask all of our industry ambassadors to gather together for a picture up front.
Insurance protection for you and your family. John Wood Insurance has helped thousands of families with their insurance needs since 1891. For service you can trust, contact John Wood Insurance in Georgetown at 937-378-4124, in Owensville at 513-732-2600, in West Union at 937-544-5505, or in Peebles at 937-587-2246. That's John Wood Insurance.
We all have individual needs when it comes to our prescriptions. Why not choose a pharmacy that offers personalized, friendly service that's also convenient? Health Source of Ohio pharmacies offer free prescription delivery within their service area, free shipping on your mail order prescriptions, auto refill, and more. Call 513-707-9900 or visit healthsourceofohio.org for more information. Stop by any of the pharmacy locations in Seaman, Mount Orb, or Batavia to meet the staff. Health Source of Ohio is proud to be the source for pharmacy in your community.
Up front.
Stay up front.
Ambassadors, would you please stay up front?
Each year, the ambassadors are asked to create an educational and entertaining display about their industry for Fair Week. The ambassadors with the top 3 displays receive a cash award sponsored by the Senior Fair Board. This year's 3rd place industry ambassador display goes to Dairy, Hannah Griffith. This year's 2nd place industry ambassador display goes to Goat, Brandy Schuler. And finally, this year's 1st place industry ambassador display goes to Sheep, Haley Arthur. Congratulations to all of our 2024 industry ambassadors.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
And we would also like to give a special thanks to the Georgetown Eagles, who keep supporting us year by year, as well as the Brown County Senior Fair Board for sponsoring the Queen's Crown and Bouquet, Steve and Gail Roush and family for providing meal tickets to our King and Queen, and Royalty Court in memory of our 2005 Fair King, Blake Roush. Blake was a big believer in the positive impact that the fair had on our country and our youth. Blake was always found time to help others during Fair Week, and we are grateful for the Roush family for continuing the spirit and generosity in honoring Blake's memory. Please join us in thanking the Roush family, the Senior Fair Board, the Eagles, and the local businesses and individuals who make this contest possible.
At this time, we would like to announce the winners of the Junior Fair Float competition. Third place goes to Ringleaders 4-H. If anybody's from this club is on stage, you can come accept your ribbon. Second place goes to Georgetown Hooves and Halters. And first place goes to the Jackson Junior Farmers. Congratulations.
Former Brown County Fair Queen and Ohio Fair Queen Laura Staples began the tradition of passing down a charm bracelet for each queen to keep during the time of their reign. As the bracelet is passed down, each queen adds a charm that means something to her. This year, I have added some stars in a galaxy because through this whole thing, my motto has been always shoot for the stars because anything is possible if you just believe in yourself.
The King's staff was a tradition started by former Fair King Dustin Yockey in 2012. Each year, the new king adds his name to the staff so it can be passed down to the next year's winner.
Kyle and I would like to take this opportunity to make some special thank yous. First, I would like to thank my family for always pushing me to be a better person, to just believe in myself and put myself out there. I would also like to thank Liz and Nate for helping coordinate all of this and making everything possible for us. And another thank you I'd like to make is to the Senior Fair Board for their generous donations to help send all of our queens to OFMA.
Once again, thank you for attending this evening. I would like to first thank my parents, Pat and Lisa Berry, as well as my sister Kayla and grandparents Floyd and Ann, who have been more than supportive throughout this past year. Whether it was just being there for me or going to fairs so I wouldn't have to go alone, I couldn't ask for a better family. I would also like to thank the Davis family, Doug, Colton, and Tammy specifically, who forced me to run last year, which turned out to be a great idea. And Scott, Stephanie, Solomon, and Collins Willie for the use of their camper during the fair last year. I mean, who in their right mind lets an 18-year-old borrow their camper at the Brown County Fair for a week? And even though most are not here this evening, I am beyond appreciative of my massing cheering squad of friends, girlfriend Miley, family, and church members. The community support has been amazing. Finally, I want to thank Bailey Joy for organizing plans, going to fairs with me, and running the Instagram page to make us look good. This past year has been full of ups and downs, just like any other, but serving as your 2023 Fair King was an amazing privilege. To these handsome-looking fellows up here, with great honor comes great responsibilities, but it is so much fun in the long run. While it is sad to have to pass on the staff, I have confidence that the next king of the Little State Fair will do great things. Thank you to everyone who has helped me to this point. Once again, I'm Kyle Berry, and as my little cousins would say, adios, deuces.
What a year it has been. This year, I've had the opportunity to compete at the Ohio Fairs Managers Association for the title of the Ohio Fairs Queen. I have traveled to 10 fairs, 2 festivals, 2 FFA banquets, 3 events in the community, and I've also been to 2 parades, now 3. A lot of the traveling I have done this year would not have been possible without the support of the Senior Fair Board being able to send me to OFMA and helping pay for expenses there, and the King, Kyle Berry, for tagging along, as well as family and friends. As many as you may know, I grew up with what is called selective mutism, where I would get so nervous that I could not force myself to talk to friends, teachers, and even family members. So to be standing on this stage, talking out in the open as the 2022 Beef Ambassador, a 2023 Queen candidate, and now in front of you all today giving my retiring address as the 2023 Brown County Fair Queen, it is truly an honor and a blessing. And I would like to thank everyone who has pushed me to get to where I am today. Thank you.
We now have the winners of the Brown County Fairgrounds Decorating Contest. First place, the Ripley Ridge Runners. Second place, the Brown County Renegades. And third place, the Sardinia Buckeyes. Now for the Brown County Fair Hay Bale Contest. First place, the Russellville Firecrackers. Second place, Fayetteville FFA. And third place, Fayetteville FCCLA. So all of the winners from those two and the Fair Parade floats have checks that advisors can pick up tomorrow in the Senior Fair Board office.
Okay, so new to the fair this year, we have started a show clothes closet where members or even other people in the community can come bring in old show clothes that usually don't fit them or they're just looking to get rid of. And that is located in Ronimus Hall, and we accept boots, belts, shirts, jeans, whatever a younger member could use to help them to look presentable in the show ring this week.
So, we have some stuff going on this week at the Little State Fair. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., as well as every day this week at 8 a.m., is the Be Fit Mile Walk, starting at Ronimus Hall, and you'll walk around the fairgrounds with others, and I'm pretty sure they give away prizes every day, so all you got to do is walk and get you some prizes. You could win a walking pad or a bike. 9 to 10 tomorrow are skillathons, poultry, dairy, goat, and horse in Ronimus Hall. 9 is Market Barrow Show. 9 to 11 is the Girl Scouts register and drop off baked goods for judging. 9 is the Rabbit Show. 9 is the Horse Show. 10 is the ATV and dirt bike safety event. Go attend that because it would mean a lot to the participant. 10 a.m. is also the Cloverboat activities. 12 is the Dairy Cows Are Due at the fairgrounds. 12 is FCCLA projects presentation and awards. 3 to 5 skillathons, multiple of them. The boar showmanship. 6 o'clock is the boar goat show. And 5 to 7 is the sale of the Girl Scout baked goods. You do not want to miss out on that. And you know what's after Tuesday? Wednesday. 9 a.m., the dog show. 9 a.m., the beef showmanship, poultry show, horse show, crop show. And at 2 p.m., we have the Brown County Born and Raised Steer Show. 1 is the Born and Raised Market and or Goat Show. And we now have the results, so you can stop listening to me talking. Never mind, Bailey has one more thing.
One more announcement. This year, I have decided I wanted to start getting younger members involved in our royalty program. So tomorrow, Thursday at 3 o'clock, 6th through 9th grade, we are going to meet here at the Danny Gray Building. We're going to spend about an
What does the Brown County OSU Extension Office do? They help develop our youth, protect our water, promote our farms, and build our communities. What can you do to help them accomplish this mission? Vote yes for the Brown County OSU Extension Tax Levy Renewal. Because this levy is a renewal, it will not result in any new taxes and is less than 1% of your property tax. Let's grow the future of Brown County agriculture together. Please vote yes on November 5th to renew the Brown County OSU Extension Tax Levy, paid for by Brown County Extension Support Group.
When you're trying to find the best deal on a home or car, you shop around. When it comes to finding the best deal for insuring those things, it just makes sense to shop around too. That's why Column Insurance works as an independent agency. One agency, multiple carriers, allowing your agent to shop for the company that best fits your needs and budget. Column Insurance works with Nationwide and Nationwide Agribusiness, Travelers, Progressive, and more. Stop by Column Insurance in Georgetown to speak to their friendly agents, Jay, Carolyn, or Stacy, or call 378-6947 for a free quote today.
We will first announce the 2024 King and Court. Fourth runner-up, Jonathan James. Our third runner-up, Evan Newberry. Our second runner-up, Cole Gaucher. And our first runner-up, Rylan Utter. And finally, your 2024 Brown County Fair King is Austin Manning.
And now, we will announce the Queen and Court. Fourth runner-up, Maddie Hudson. Third runner-up, Brandy Schuler. Second runner-up, Rose Staggerwald. First runner-up, Lacey Kilgore. And your 2024 Brown County Fair Queen is Cecilia Clubb. Once again, your 2024 Junior Fair King and Queen, Austin Manning and Cecilia Clubb. We would like to thank all of you for attending the opening night of the Brown County Fair. Congratulations to the winners and have a great week. I believe these people need to stay for pictures, but other than that, have a great week. Good night.